Hey guys, welcome to the very first episode of the Riding Night Media Spotlight. Today we are going to be talking about the band 21 Pilots. If you aren't a 21 Pilots fan, this video is probably not for you. I make a bunch of different content on my channel, so I'm going to start labeling my videos by politics, media, or gaming in the title so that you know which ones to click on. Now, let's jump into the video. Today I will explain the entire Dema storyline, but first we need to go over types of 21 Pilots music videos. Intro, Stressed Out. This video introduces you to the real world Tyler and Josh. Symbology, Chlorine, Car Radio, etc. These videos have symbology showing different aspects of depression and mental health. Many of them correspond to the different Niners. Concert, Ride, etc. Simply Tyler and Josh playing music, some symbology, but typically not much. Sometimes Niner songs. And Dema. What I'm going to be talking about. The epic 21 Pilots rock opera that tells the fantasy story of a city where the citizens are forced to stay there by an evil regime called the Bishops that propagates the religion of fatalism, and a group of rebels called the Banditos fighting against them. This is an epic fantasy story, but everything in it also represents different aspects of mental health, depression, and suicidal thoughts, and you being able to overcome them. The albums that contain this are Trench, Scaled and Icy, and the upcoming album. I am mainly going to focus on the music videos. There are other aspects of the lore that I use, such as other songs, interviews, and Dema.org. Note, Dema.org is a website hidden in the Vessel page on 21 Pilots website containing letters and journal entries written by Clancy. Dema storyline important details. The continent of Trench. This is where our story takes place. The fantasy world that represents someone's mind. Dema, a city with walls surrounding it, led by the bishops who keep the citizens from leaving. The bishops, a mysterious group of hooded humanoids that keep all citizens of Dema inside a wall. They cannot physically harm rebels. They must use their power to bring all rebels back under the spell of Dema. Each bishop has a song that corresponds to them. Nico, Stressed Out. Insecurity, Growing Up, General Stress. Andre, Fairly Local. Insecurity, Staying the Same, Never Changing. Kinos, Heavy Dirty Soul. Insecurity, Fear of Death. Scaraver, Tear in My Heart. Insecurity, Fear of Love. Listo, Ride. Insecurity, Abandonment and Overthinking. Vitomo, Lane Boy. Insecurity, Conformity. Nils, Goner. Insecurity, Defeat. Lycidin, Polarize. Insecurity, What's Next and Not Being Good Enough. Residero, Doubt. Insecurity, Doubting God, Self-Doubt. Fatalism, the religion propagated by the bishops, glorifying suicide, hailing those who kill themselves as heroes. The song Neon Gravestone mentions this. The Banditos, a group of rebels who help smuggle people out of Dema. They wear a yellow jumpsuit that makes them somewhat invisible to the bishops. Jumpsuit, a coat with yellow tape on it that helps the Banditos stay unnoticed by the bishops. Ned, small creatures that live outside of Dema. Their horns have a strange connection to the bishops. They can be used by the bishops or can be used to control the bishops. Trash the Dragon, an underwater dragon that is an enemy of the bishops. Clancy, the protagonist of the story. He is a bandito who is escaping Dema and is best friends with the leader of the Banditos. The order of the Dema music videos goes as follows. Jumpsuit, Nico and the Niners, Levitate, Saturday, and The Outside. The Dema storyline plot begins in the Trench trilogy. The story starts with the music video Jumpsuit. Clancy is outside of Dema and is being chased by a bishop on horseback. He is swayed by the bishop and begins to follow him, but the Banditos help him and he runs from the bishop. He is eventually overrun and captured. The next segment of the story is Nico and the Niners, We see the bishop setting up for some sort of ritual, and Clancy is back in Dema, but his spirit is not broken, and he is not under Dema's spell. What the bishops don't know is Dema don't control us, he says. He meets up with the banditos, and they go to their underground base and go through secret tunnels to escape the city. We move on to the final episode of the Trench Saga, Levitate. Clancy goes with a group of banditos to their camp outside Dema, and all seems well until a bishop comes to the camp and forcefully captures Clancy, and thus ends the Trench Saga. The Skeldon Ice Era begins with Saturday. Note, the videos shy away as another propaganda video, but has no direct implications on the story, other than showing that Clancy is under the bishop's control. We meet up with Clancy again in the video Saturday. He and the other banditos are hosting a propaganda video for the people of Dema on a submarine somewhere with the bishops, but something seems off. Instead of continuing to fight, they all appear to be partying. They're all completely under the control of Dema, and it appears the bishops may have won until Trash the Dragon crashes into the submarine, freeing the banditos and Clancy. The last installment of the saga, The Outside, takes place after Saturday. We see the bishops finishing the ritual and sacrificing one of their members to kill the dragon that freed the banditos. Clancy and Josh are washed up on a mysterious island where they venture into a cave that appears to be a settlement of Neds. The Neds give them clothes and food, and their leader leads Clancy out of the cave. The Ned proceeds to remove his horns, and he gives them to Clancy. Clancy uses them to infiltrate the ritual the bishops used to kill the dragon and takes control of the dead bishop, making him overturn one of the light rods used in the ceremony, lighting Dema on fire. We see a group of banditos, revealing that there is more banditos than we thought. The video ends showing Dema going up in flames as the banditos watch from afar. I hope you enjoyed this video. The entire storyline will be in the description and comments. See you next video.